starting route to Aldi. Proceed to Sumley Road, then turn left. Turn left onto Diana Road.
Where's your other half? Where's she gone? I know, but where is she not? Do you want a lift?
I'm alright, thanks. I'll be ready when it
And I don't mind if you're stuck, okay. Alright, see you tomorrow.
Turn left onto Birches Head Road. In half a mile, turn right onto Chiltern Road.
Hey Siri, open YouTube.
Back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to take a look at something different. We've got CNG fuels, which says it's 100% renewable biomethane fuel, and this is the Newark refueling station. It's based here on Stevenson Way in Newark, just on a normal industrial estate, and it looks like this, and I've never seen anything like this before. And biomethane, another word.
Hey Siri, open Google Maps.
Now, it says on the website that it's zero carbon.
Turn right onto Chiltern Road.
Hey Siri, open Maps.
Methane to transport. It's more than 85% reduction in CO2 emissions.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Hanley Road.
Fuel cost saving when switching savings from diesel. So the lorries will come in here, they'd park up, they'd actually go up there, and they'd turn around, and on the way
Hey Siri,
out,
open YouTube.
and as you can see there, and then fuel cost saving when switching savings from diesel. It says on the website that it's zero.
Turn right onto Hanley Road.
It's Europe's largest supplier of 100% renewable biomethane to transport.
Hey Siri, open Maps.
CO2 emissions. It says there's a 40% lifetime fuel cost saving when switching savings from diesel. So the lorries will come in here, they'd park up, they'd actually go up there, and they'd turn around, and on the way out they would park up at one of these stations. And as you can see, there's like this special nozzle on the end, but each pump has its own camera at the top and lights at the top, and they've all got green lights at the top so that you know they are vacant.
In 1 mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto the A5272.
It's £1 per kilo, and the last fill up cost £132.96. So you have got the smaller diameter size and the larger diameter size, so I presume there's two sizes of hole on the vehicles that take this type of fuel. And you've got no mobile phones. Well, this is not a mobile phone, this is a separate camera with no SIM card. Turn engine and lights off, and no smoking. So what else have we got on these? How to refuel. Remove refueling nozzle from
Hey Siri, open YouTube.
and lights off, and no smoking. So what else have we got on these? How to refuel. Remove refueling nozzle from at
the next lights, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
So yeah, it's a brand new facility. It's got some sort of backups at the back there. Maybe that's where the fuel comes from the ground. And some strange bits over here, I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. The CNG station is CCTV monitored, and a cost of $2.50 will be charged in the event of an emergency stop button being pressed. So if you press that, they've got to come all the way out here to reset it, I presume. So that $250 is the call out charge. Now we've got some sort of simple way out here to ups at the back there. Maybe that's where the fuel comes from the ground. And some strange bits over here, I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. The CNG station is CCTV monitored, and a cost of $2.50 will be charged in the event of
at the roundabout, take the second exit onto the A5272.
They've got to come all the way out here to reset it, I presume. So that $250 is the call out charge. Now we've got some sort of cylinders that are going down into the ground there, look.
Hey Siri,
That looks
open
very,
maps.
VC cylinders. This is getting stranger and stranger. And you've got all the underground access with these grids that we saw at SMD, on our SMD video actually, these flooring grids.
At the roundabout, take the first exit onto the A5272. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
It's what to be like.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto Wedgwood Street.
So interestingly, there is a pedestrian walkway around the site. So they have thought about health and safety as well. We've got some health and safety notices there, look. No admittance to unauthorised personnel, well, we're not going in. Danger electricity, so that confirms that in some of these buildings there is some sort of electricity supply. High pressure pipe work and CCTV. And this is where the maintenance vehicles park, in these two bays here. But we needed to come and investigate this because to see a petrol station, not called petrol stations anymore, are they? A refueling station maybe? Looking like this. And there's no staff around at all. This is purely self-service. Pull up and help yourself to your 100% renewable biomethane fuel.
Go past these lights, then at the next set, turn right onto Wedgwood Street.
Would their engines be made for this type of fuel in the factory when they're originally made? Or do they need some sort of modification to accept this type of fuel?
Turn right.
You know, there is some sort of risk with fire because we see lots and lots of fire extinguishers. And it mentions mobile phones. We know that some rare sparks from the mobile phone plus fuel, it can cause an explosion, so it must be flammable. So on the website it says CNG Fuels is the UK's leading operator of compressed natural gas, so that's CNG, refueling infrastructure and provider of compressed biomethane, which is bio-CNG, to meet the customers' transport fuel needs. It says CNG Fuels develops, owns and operates CNG refueling infrastructure and sources 100% renewable biomethane for its stations. They are rolling out a UK-wide
In
network
3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Williamson Street.
to supply our customers' heavy fleets. Our bio-CNG is biomethane 100% sourced from waste products, including food, animal and wastewater, independently verified and approved by the Department for Transport's Renewable Transport Fuel Obligation, RTFO. The savings, they quote, it can be 40% cheaper than diesel. In the current market, CNG trucks are marginally more expensive than their diesel equivalents. However, expected fuel cost savings by using CNG fuels genuinely make up for this premium within the first year. So, although the vehicle costs more at the start, once you have made 1 year's worth of savings, you are then equal. And from that moment onwards, your quid's in and you're saving 40% on your fuel costs every year. So if there is ever a chance that you get to choose between biomethane or diesel, it makes sense to choose biomethane. But that's only if you live near one of these stations and you've got no risk of travelling far, running out of fuel, and one of these stations not being near you. So how far can you get on a full tank of this stuff? Could you travel the furthest distance you ever need to and back? Is there another station around where your destination is? All these questions are to be asked before you jump into this sort of thing. But yeah, if they're going to pop more of these up across the UK,
At the roundabout, turn left onto Williamson Street.
have an option of diesel or biomethane, and it's great to know that that's an option. And here we have a lorry pulling in to refuel using the biomethane pump. So I'm going down.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Brown Hills Road.
See how it works. At first glance, it just looks like a normal truck. It's a Scania R410, operated by...
Turn left onto Brown Hills Road, then turn left into the car park.
But you can see how they've got the big tanks underneath there. So that's the first thing that jumps out to me to make it different.
At the lights, turn left into the car park, then arrive at your
There
destination.
at the side where you've got the inlet holes with the caps. I've never seen these being refilled, mate, so I'm just going to observe. What's that? Please, yeah.
You've got two pressure on these. Some of them have only got the small one. On this end, they've got both bigger one filled up faster.
Arrived.
Okay, also one's out of order.
Right.
So you're doing it's like a little clamp loose, then it tightens on like that.
Right, okay.
Chuck it over. Clamps on. Right. All you need for one of these to pull them up is a little tag.
All right.
So you tap it against it. It's got all your vehicle regs on your company and all that on the tag. You put what pump you're on with it and then just your mileage. And then press start and then it stops when it's full.
Then you press start on which button was that?
That one there.
All right, yeah, okay.
And that's all you've got to do. And then it'll go to green when it's full.
So is your price per kilo?
Yes.
What's that, £2.106?
£2.10 at the moment.
Is it? I was looking here earlier, £1.
Yeah.
So it's £2.10 per kilo?
Yes,
Oh, has that
yeah.
just changed? £2.40.
I think that once it starts filling, goes on how much you've put in.
Oh,
it
right.
changes a lot of the time.
Right, okay.
So each machine different. Some will tell you what you've put in since it's been filled on your tag.